Hello everyone, it's Dale here with a new weekly trading ideas video. Just a quick note before I start with the trading ideas. Currently I'm running a special Christmas sale on my website. The website is trader-dale.com, and if you click this button it will take you right to that sale, and in here you can get my best educational and indicator packs massively discounted. There is the Elite pack, which focuses on volume profile trading, the order flow pack, which will teach you everything about day trading with order flow, and the investing pack, which focuses on long-term investments. All those packs include my custom-made indicators like volume profile, order flow, and VWAP, and also include a superb dedicated tech support. If you scroll down a bit, you can get all those together in a special discounted pack, and you can get it until the end of December. And at the top of that, I wanted to do something nice, and I decided to give 10% of all the money made from this sale to give it to animal shelter, which rescues and saves animals in the US. Let me show you real quick. It's called Best Friends, and at the end of this month, I'll give 10% of all the sales to that animal sanctuary. So that's about the Christmas sale, and let me now switch over to the charts and talk about the trading ideas. So what you see before you is a NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators. You are looking at the euro-dollar chart, 30-minute time frame, and I want to talk about newly formed resistances, this one and this one. I published those earlier in the members area for members of my trading course, and here is why I picked those. The first resistance, this one, is at 1.0959, and it is based on a volume profile setup which is called the trend setup. When there is a strong trend movement like this one, you want to look with a flexible volume profile for significant volume bumps like this one. This volume bump is telling us that sellers were adding to their short positions here and pushing the price downwards, and that's why they are likely to defend this place, because clearly it is an important place for sellers who are adding to their short positions there. So when there's a pullback, chances are that there'll be a reaction from there. Now what I really like to see is a strong and aggressive movement starting from that heavy volume zone which we have in here, right? Now, we also have strong selling activity starting from the second resistance, which is in here at 1.0986, and this one is based on volume accumulation setup. With this setup, you want to see a rotation where heavy volumes were accumulated, and from that, strong trend activity. So this is telling us that sellers were active here, building up their short positions here, and then they pushed the price downwards. So when there's a pullback to this level, I expect a reaction, as those sellers will want to defend this zone, which is clearly important for them, and push the price downwards from there again. So ideal scenario is wait for the pullback to the first resistance, reaction from there, and then pull back to the second resistance and a reaction from there. All right. So if the price comes to those levels, I'll be waiting here, wanting to enter a short. What I'll also do when the price reaches those zones, I'll open up the order flow software and I'll be waiting around those zones for confirmation on the order flow. All right. This helps me to better time my trade entry and also to manage my trade and get most of it. That's about the euro dollar. Let me now switch over to the next chart, and it will be the Australian dollar Swiss franc. So this is a 30-minute time frame of the Australian dollar Swiss franc, and there's the trend setup, which I showed you with the euro. In here, this is the trend, and if I use the flexible volume profile over that trend area, you can see that heavy volumes were traded here, and afterwards a very sharp and strong buying activity starting from there. By the way, there was also this volume cluster the price reacted to it already. So I won't be trading this one because it is already tested, but this one hasn't been tested yet. It is at 0.5769. It is at the beginning of that volume cluster, and there's a nice confluence of this. If I scroll back a bit, you can see that this is a weekly volume profile from the previous week, and the weekly point of control from the previous week is in here. So that's the weekly point of control at our level, which definitely adds strength to that level. All right, because massive volumes were traded here during the previous week. So that's for the Australian dollar Swiss franc. What we need to do now is just wait for that pullback, and if the price reaches this zone, then take it from there. Now let's go and have a look at the next chart, and it will be the Euro Canadian dollar. So what we have in here is the trend setup, and I have it twice in here. So this is the trend. By the way, another significant volume cluster here tested a moment ago, and the next one, the next significant volume cluster in line is this one at 1.4658. So when the price reaches this volume cluster, it is likely that sellers from here will want to defend this place and push the price downwards. And ideally, there will be a pullback to the second resistance, which is at 1.4709. And there is this volume cluster from which this aggressive sell-off started. So another place where sellers were active, and another place where I think they'll be active again. So when the price reaches this zone, chances are there'll be this reaction of those sellers. Now, one thing I forgot to mention here, and it is regarding this level, is a confluence, because the price was reacting to it in here and in here in the past, which means that it worked as a support, and when the price blew past that support, the support turned into a new resistance. All right, so that's a price action setup that adds strength to this resistance. So that's for the trading ideas, and before I wrap the video up, I would like to announce a winner of the contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made indicators for TradingView platform, and right now on your screen you see the name of the person who won those volume profile and VWAP indicators. So congratulations to the winner, and what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate is leave a comment below this video, which I'll upload on YouTube, and next week I'll randomly pick one person to win those TradingView indicators. So that's about that. That's about the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area, and until then, happy trading.